Now I'm continuing my video called Delray Beach Why, first acknowledging my son. Because when he was 6 years old, my son did everything he was supposed to do by passing the test as a gifted child. Another thing I'd like to acknowledge about my son, when he was 2 years old, I worked in computer operations, 12-hour shifts, and we had a play date Fridays and Saturday. He tried to speak to me before he was 2 years old. This is ways of degrading people, including false rights. This is ways of defiling people with bioterrorism and worms. It's a way to degrade people by public defamation and bullying. I feel that my son, myself, and my other son experienced overkill, or simply put, is crimes against women and children. I have contacted Florida Atlantic University, where I attended for 10 years. The anthropology department considers different societies and their actions, like hunter-gatherers, gleaners, and tribal and nomad like the Muslims. The Delray Beach attacks. First, the brake line was cut on my car and I worked 5 years. And then the robberies. This is the man who sold me the house, and then he built this $8 million shopping center in Delray Beach, removing the DCF, demolished the DCF. I have a collection of human rights which were violated. I feel that there were permissions for people to bully me out of my job in government, although I started with the government of Jamaica and the European Union. The subjugating and other things that happen. For those who receive the video, they also get the PowerPoint so they can read it. There's a lot of conflict. I asked Florida Atlantic University why there isn't conflict management as a major. Because white Americans are hunter-gatherers, and Africans are hunter-gatherers. But the Africans used to stalk the other tribes and take them on their boats to the slave ships and sell them for merchandise from the American ships. I've experienced a lot of stalking and robbery, especially in the city of Delray Beach, after I was bullied out of that job. So I tried to communicate with Florida Atlantic University, sociology, anthropology, and social work regarding conflict. And I think that I had a betrayal by the Jehovah's Witnesses and a betrayal by the city of Delray Beach when they bullied me out of the job. These are just pictures of people who stalk me. A couple stalkers here, a couple stalkers here. But what was most painful was my interaction with the sheriff. After my false arrest, there was a cartel meeting of sheriff. There were tents and tables and everything. And then Norma had retired from the city of Delray Beach. I went to the city of Boynton. And this was her largest demolition, to demolish the city of Boynton Beach, the whole city. It's like 300 million. It's about 3 to 5 acres. And that must have been our biggest contract for her husband, who is Meisner Electric. You can see it has a gold staircase to the library. I felt that it was obsolescent, but they are pushing to the beach, just the way Delray Beach created this large tourist area from City Hall to the beach. Just like Jamaica did. I worked for the government of Jamaica. We have a lot of hotels, but people like Errol Flynn, who bought an island in Jamaica, they pay top price. They don't have to terrorize people, bribe politicians, give people lunches, killing and all kind of mayhem just to expand their city. I'm skipping across a lot of the verbiage which you can get from the PowerPoint presentation. Here's an African-American bus driver. He also sent somebody to follow me. I went to a movie up in Jupiter, and he made a head signal to a guy, and the guy followed me and stole my bag. When I worked for the city of Delray Beach, I was working 3 jobs and bought a condo here. That's what it looks like. And the sheriffs were there one night, 3 sheriffs' car, when I bought the property for sale by owner. This is my boss. She's a demolisher, and her husband is a builder with Meisner Electric. He does the purchasing. I don't see their office in Delray Beach anymore. I think it's in Ellenton, Florida. This is the girl who bullied me out of my job in the city of Delray Beach. Her husband is a state-registered sex offender. She wrote a letter that I was blackballing commissions, which I don't know what the word blackballing is because I took Cambridge University English. She was in foreclosure at the time, and she also mentioned things about the case regarding my ex-husband. Her sister was the office manager at Metnick, Levy and Long, the